Now you can see that no one ever has permission to loaf, nor any excuse for idleness. There are no wine bars, no pubs, no whorehouses. There are no opportunities for wickedness, no hiding places. There is no scope for conspiring in secret. They are always under the observation of their fellow citizens and have no choice but to either work as hard as the next person or else engage in respectable pastimes. Such discipline inevitably produces an abundant supply of goods. And since they all receive their fair share of society's wealth, it's a necessary consequence that nobody is ever reduced to poverty and nobody ever has to beg. In the Senate at Amarot, to which, as I have explained, 3 representatives come from every city each year, the first order of business is to establish what goods are oversupplied in a particular area and where there are shortages. They then straightforwardly agree to transfer surpluses to where there are shortages. These transfers are gifts, not loans, for those who receive are not required to make any repayment to those who give. But though a city that gives to its neighbor gets nothing in return, it has the right to get what it needs from another city to whom it has given nothing. Thus, the whole island is like a single household. Once the Utopians have stored up enough to satisfy their own needs, and they only consider they have done this when they have 2 years' supply in store, for then they need not worry if next year's harvest fails. They export large quantities to neighboring countries: grain, honey, wool, flax, timber, scarlet and purple dyes, fleeces, wax, tallow, hides, and also livestock. 1/7 of all that they export they give to the poor of the importing country. The rest they sell at a reasonable price. In exchange, they import into Utopia not only those goods that they are short of at home, they have virtually everything they need except iron, but also vast quantities of silver and gold.